Good morning, everyone. It is Vlogmas day 10. I have no idea how we're already 10 days into December. This is flying by even faster than normal. I'm kind of freaked out by it. I am already ready. I have to go to a work event here in a little bit, so I wanted to go ahead and do the advent calendars with you. And then we're off to go to another community event. First of all, we need to change it. It's going to be 15 days till Christmas. 15 days. Let's head over here. Looking for number 15. No, not 15. Now I've got 15 on the brain. Number 10. Ooh, it's a big one. All right. Who thinks it's going to be a prop? I think it might be a prop. We've had too much luck lately. Yep. Nailed it. It's a present. Now I feel like I'm Dan from Ears to Disney trying to put this thing together. It's not exactly obvious how they want you to do this, and I watched him do it, and I'm still struggling. Okay. Well, you guys should go watch their Vlogmas videos and watch him do the same thing so I don't feel bad for not being able to do this. Okay, maybe I should put the camera down and try to figure this out. I was doing it right. It just wasn't fitting together very well. I needed both hands. So there's the present. We're going to put Lilo up there. She's just going to be chilling back here with Joy. Also, watching the Disney Double Dose, the missus called this one Mickey. And I said Minnie. And realized, oh, maybe it is Mickey. So I guess we'll find out whenever we get Minnie. I don't know how you tell when they're in these costumes, but I guess it is kind of more of a Santa costume, and she said there were no eyelashes, which that makes it Mickey. So, sorry Mickey, called you Minnie, but you can chill on your little sleigh over here with Finn. Body shop, let's see. Number 10. Where are you? Little baby box. Let's see. Ooh. 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 What is this? Ooh, it's a lip butter. And you're out of focus. It's a lip butter. I could definitely use this right now because my lips are super chapped. Gonna try this right away. Yeah, it feels really nice. Smells really good. I like anything that smells like shea butter. So, fan. I've got chapped lips. And that's definitely going to help them feel better. Good morning, Bear. Just laying there with your leg up. What you doing, silly goose? Bear. There's Bean, because I was sitting with him and I left him to go do Advent. Oh, so sad. And Ash. And as you saw in yesterday's vlog, now you know why our living room looks like this, because you saw what Colby does when he gets the zoomies. The little puppy derps. There's no point. I guess I'll straighten some pillows before I leave. Okay, so I just made it to the destination for our community event today. And I'm going to be here for a few hours, so I'll see you guys on the other side. I'll show you if there's anything interesting for me to show you, but I don't know. It's another one that was like, we've never done this before, we're not quite sure what it's going to be, so we'll see. Hello, little ladybug. Okay. So hey guys, I am back home from the event. The event wasn't super successful like we were hoping. It was pretty quiet again, and I think that it's just too many events. There's too many things happening in December. Nobody's out and about going to this type of thing. So that wasn't super successful, but you never know. So we went out, we did it, and now I'm back home. And I was watching Amanda's Vlogmas, and we were talking about Christmas movies that we owned. So I wanted to actually go through and see which ones I own, because I don't remember. I know I have Love Actually, I know I have Rudolph, and I know I have Gremlins, which totally counts. So I'm going to browse through here and see what I actually own, because I don't remember. So I think I have them somewhat organized. Obviously Love Actually is on top, because I end up watching that every year. But I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix right now. So I don't think I need to bring that down. And it's somewhat organized. My favorite movies are all pretty much on this level. And you can probably tell by the date of all these movies that I stopped buying DVDs sometime in, say, 2007. Because there's really not anything new. These are all pretty much from the early 2000s or before that. I do have a Blu-ray collection here. It's pretty much all just Harry Potter and Batman. But I do have the classics. I have Jaws, Goonies, and Beetlejuice, and Super 8, which is a new classic, on Blu-ray. The rest of my Blu-rays are downstairs. And then on this shelf I have pretty much all my Disney/animated films. I have Pirates, which doesn't count, but then I have, these are all the animated movies that I own. And there's Rudolph. I have Swiss Family Robinson. That does not count as a Christmas music. I have Gremlins. That might be all I own. Let me look at this back row. I don't remember what's behind it. All right, so the second row here, these are pretty much, I can tell you that most of these are $5 bin purchases where I hadn't seen the movie and it was just as much money to just take it out of the $5 bin at Walmart. So V for Vendetta I don't think was even mine. I'm pretty sure that's a college roommates that just got stuck with me. The Illusionist is not nearly as good as The Prestige. The Prestige is way better, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes, definitely. The Prestige is way better. That was a $5 bin purchase. This was a $5 bin purchase. This movie I actually love. $5 bin purchase. $5 bin purchase that is incredibly depressing, and I watched it once. We'll never watch it again, probably. Actually, truly love this movie. And yeah, and then just to show off my complete movie collections, I do have the Indiana Jones trilogy, the Back to the Future trilogy, the Matrix trilogy, and the Jurassic Park trilogy, plus all of the Dawson's Creek. So I just reviewed what's behind these DVDs, and it's a lot of like strange one-off DVD collections that I probably saw on sale at like Best Buy back in the day. So there's like Northern Exposure, which I loved that show, if anyone else watched that show way back in the day. There's ER. There's one DVD set of Gilmore Girls that I definitely got on Black Friday one year. What else is back there? There's Felicity. America's Next Top Model. Just some really old, strange DVD collections. There's like Olympics DVD collection back there. So those just get hidden in the back because I never ever watch those anymore because it's all on Netflix. Just did a photo session with the dogs. Oh goodness, that was something else. Dog trainers, you have my utmost respect. Because these two I can get pretty much to do what I want. This one's still a work in progress. So that took a lot of patience. But we took a really adorable picture. I think so, at least. I'll show you at the end of Vlogmas because it's going out in our Christmas card. So I can't spoil it for everyone. Right? But I'll show it to you at the end. You're good boys. For being a puppy. Are you hungry? Do you want food? Oh, Foster. You tried to be like Colby. That's why we have a stair step for you, bud. Oh, I'm sorry. The hanger. The hanger's real, Mom. Feed us. All right, let's go get dinner. Come on. Come on. So tonight I am making the Tex-Mex turkey taco salad from Home Chef. And I'm pretty excited about it. I'm showing you Mike's because Mike's is bigger than mine and I think it just turned out beautiful. His plate I think is just gorgeous. Oh, there's my mini version of it. This looks super tasty. I even have the shallots on mine because we pickled them in lime juice so they're not as hot. And it looks delicious. Also, this is the rest of my movie collection. That was already downstairs. I have Beauty and the Beast and Moana, Zootopia, and Aladdin all on Blu-ray that were down here. Plus Rogue One, Star Wars, Star Wars, and a dusty Love Never Dies. Dinner was delicious, and I came in and changed my pajamas, and I figured I'd go ahead and do a question from the Mickey hat before I change. So, changing up the routine a little bit tonight, doing this a little earlier. So let's see, we might do 1 or 2 questions depending on what I pull. And I pulled, this is Annalise. Did I get it right at the time? Annalise. She had 2 more questions on her slip, so I'll go ahead and answer those. So her last 2 questions were, if you could if you could create a new ride for a Disney park, what would it be, and for which park would you put it? Well, I would love to see a Moana attraction. If you guys aren't aware, I am obsessed with Moana. I watched it for the first time earlier this year and absolutely fell in love with it. I listen to the music quite frequently even now, and I love it. There was some sort of rumor that they were going to put in like another volcano or something in Adventureland, and it was going to be the Moana attraction. I don't know that they have the space for that, but if they had the space for it over in Adventureland without removing anything, because here's the thing, the first thing to go probably in Adventureland is going to be the Swiss Family Robinson house, and that will make me incredibly sad because, as you just saw earlier today, I own Swiss Family Robinson. It was one of my favorite movies as a kid. We have family history there because my parents went on their second date to Walt Disney World back in the 70s. And there's pictures of them at that treehouse during their second date. It's just kind of one of those like landmarks in Magic Kingdom that means something to me. So I would be really upset if they got rid of it. Without them removing anything else that's there, except for the Aladdin's carpets, because those can go, I would want a Moana attraction in Adventureland. If you could create a Disney-themed hotel, what would it look like? It would be a classic 80s Epcot-themed hotel. And no one would be allowed to touch it. It would stay in its 80s glory for all of time. There would be no Guardians of the Galaxy in my hotel. It would just have that same aesthetic that the park originally did, that same kind of font, that feeling, the music. It wouldn't be cheesy 80s, it would be the Epcot 80s that was done very well. And there would be character meet and greets with the original 80s Mickey and Minnie with their little like silver rainbow outfits. And there would be a Figment themed room. And there would be a Dreamfinder meet and greet. And the food court would have foods from all across the world showcase. That would be awesome, right? I mean, I would stay there every time. Let's do one more for tonight. And it's going to be... Okay, so this is from Amy Youngman. She has a few questions, but they're pretty simple. So, when do you think you will make it back to Disney World? Kind of just touched on that. I think it's going to be January or February. What was your deciding factor in adopting Colby? Kind of already answered that one, but mainly he decided he loved me, and I needed a pupper that was my own. So he won me over, and now he's mine. And will we ever hear wedding bells for you and Mike? And the answer is yes, that's definitely in our future plans. Don't know when, how, anything like that yet. But that is in our future. That's been kind of the plan pretty much since we started dating. I think we knew early on that this was going to be it. And we wanted to make sure we weren't long distance anymore, and we wanted to live together for a while and make sure it works, because sometimes everything works great in theory, especially when you're long distance, you only see each other once a month. But we wanted to make sure that the day-to-day worked. And now we've been living together for about a year and a half. Yeah, well, a little over a year and a half we've been living together now. And it is going smoothly. We work well together. So I would suspect that it will happen sooner rather than later. But we don't have anything set as far as when yet. So stay tuned. Still plenty of fun adventures to come in our future. That one was pretty easy. So I'm going to do one more. I'm going real deep in the hat because I feel like there's some... Oh, let's see here. Okay. From the very depths of the hat, we have Ears to Disney, which I just happened to mention earlier in this vlog. It is so excited for Vlogmas this year. Our question for you: what is your favorite Christmas memory? Whew, okay, that one was a harder one. That one I have to think about a little bit. Alright, so the first one I'm going to do is a recent one. my first Christmas here with Mike. And pretty much every Christmas we've had here in Texas has been special. And I really love this neighborhood when it comes to Christmas time. Everyone still really gets into Christmas. There's a bunch of decorations. There's just a lot of Christmas spirit in Texas, which I think Florida, at least the areas I was living, was starting to lose it a little bit. Orlando, the areas I was in didn't have a ton of lights. I mean, obviously there's plenty going on in the parks, but my area didn't really do lights. My area in Sarasota really didn't do lights. So moving back here where there's tons of lights and everyone's really into it, there's tons of different Christmas events, there's so many things to do. That is pretty special to me. It helps me get in the Christmas spirit. And then it was just special having it with his family the first time because my family's pretty low-key on holidays, especially on Christmas. We usually, Christmas Eve wasn't really a big deal, and then Christmas Day was like the family gathering. But it's kind of fun being an Italian family now because they do the Feast of Seven Fishes on Christmas Eve. And we do a big dinner that night. Some years we open gifts at night. Some years we wait until Christmas. It just depends on the year. And then Christmas Day, they do a big prime rib dinner, and it's delicious. And it's just fun. His mom's tree is gorgeous. It's always just been a warm, welcome, inviting time. They've definitely like accepted me into their family with open arms. And so it was really special that first year to have a new type of Christmas that I wasn't used to. Okay, so this evening I am going to do my planner. I haven't done it in a while. It's just been so busy, but I'm going to try to do it for this week because I have some Christmas stickers. And then I'm watching the 90s, a documentary on the 90s from CNN. So pretty excited for this. All the rollerblades. Can you remember back when the internet was like that? It's crazy. I mean, obviously I do, but when I see it back on the TV, it always just makes me laugh.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy
So there it is. There is this week's spread. And now I'll take some time to fill it out, but it's so cute. Alright guys, I think we should go ahead and do our advent calendars for the night. So it is day 10. And I see one. Where does it open? Is it tall? I think it's tall. Ah, there we go. Aw, my little pine cone. Again, how appropriate based on the planner spread I just did. It was also full of pine cones. Is that creepy? I don't know. This advent calendar, it knows what I'm doing. It's snowing in the North Pole. I bet it is. Let's see. Kinder, day 10. Here we are. I think normal. Yes. I'm so smart. I think for this one, I'm hoping for another coconut one. That one was really good. Or gingerbread. What? Did we just get 2 of these hearts in a row? I am not amused, Trader Joe's. I see you giving us the boring chocolates. I'm grumpy. Okay guys, so I am going to go ahead and sign off for tonight early because 1, I am way far behind on watching everyone else's Vlogmas videos because the weekend's been crazy and I want to catch up on everyone else's videos. And 2, I need to work on some Christmas shopping, which means I need to get my editing done so I can spend some time on my computer shopping for Christmas gifts. So I will see you guys tomorrow for more Vlogmas and probably more puppy fights because that happens every single day and happening right now. Look at this. We're all just cozy, relaxing, and then biting ankles. Ankle biter. So with that, I will see you guys again tomorrow. Bye!